I'm just in Studio B while the band gets organised, and you're listening to RNZ National. And each Friday afternoon we do New Zealand Live. Today sees the return of one of our great favourites, Reb Fountain, with her band. Reb has just released her 6th album. It's her 3rd one with Flying Nun Records. The album's called How Love Bends, and to celebrate, she's heading out on tour. She'll be making 11 stops over the next month. Go and see her. The website, rebfountain.co.nz for tickets. A couple of those shows are already sold out. The rest are going quick. And Reb Fountain joins me now. Kia ora.
Kia ora, Jesse.
Nice to see you.
Oh, it's so great to be here. Kia ora, everyone out there.
Nice to see you holding an acoustic guitar. I don't see that very often.
Oh, well, this is actually where it all started.
Yeah.
As me with the acoustic. But I've been fortunate to have such a great band that I don't have to play all the time. But we're bringing it back.
When did you first start playing an acoustic guitar?
I got one when I was just a little kid. But I think really I got into the sort of coffee scene and like when I was 12 and 13 and would go out and play little covers.
Did you?
Sets. Yeah. I was never very good at covers, so I started writing quite melancholic songs from when I was young.
What did you begin learning on the guitar?
I think actually my first proper song that I learnt was St. James Infirmary Blues, which had this really hard strum. It was still hard for me to play. And I just spent so much time. Pardon me?
Who's St. James?
It's an old blues standard. A lot of people have played it. I actually don't know the original writer, but my dad used to play it.
I thought you were going to say like "Smoke on the Water" or one of those classic, first guitar songs.
It was not.
Yeah.
It was not. Although "Every Rose Has Its Thorn" was the first song my guitar teacher taught me, but I wasn't at guitar lessons for very long.
Only need 3 chords for "Every Rose Has Its Thorn."
That's right, and I've used them many times.
That changed the D minus pretty special. Anyway, let's not get lost in my childhood. Hey, congratulations on the album. Love the album.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel about what it represents in terms of your journey? And what is the album for you? Where are you at with music? So many questions and quite vague questions. What does this album say about where you're at as a musician?
I think it was really an opportunity to bring all that we've learnt so far together as a band and my writing and have this beautiful conversation about what it means to be both beautiful and vulnerable and strong and how we can come together as a band and bring that to everybody. Yeah. And
I love as a fan of yours, I love the confidence of the album. I just actually played the opening few bars at the top of the show to your latest single, which he commands you to jump into the sea, and I just love just holding on that note, just holding and holding and holding. It's
there's a real dirge to that song, and also
dirge is usually a criticism of a song though, but
I feel like it's like a funeral march in some way.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I think what we wanted to do with this record was just to be very strong and be okay about that and sort of unapologetic in some way.
Unapologetic's a nice word.
Yeah, and I think I wanted to discuss on many levels the huge transformational power of love as a tool, and for me that kind of intersects with everything that I do and changes over time.
We'll meet the band in a moment. What are you going to play first for us?
The first song that we're going to play is a song called City.
Over to you. Reb Fountain and band.
For station we're booming. Hearts aflame, we're translucent. We are searchers in reapers miss. Revolution at fingertips. Down the Ziegel robs the rich. Let 'em swim the wedge. Angel in the house. Cure your heart, find like who I am, and I'll come up for air once more. Anywhere with fight, and I do not want what I have not got yet. I do not want what I have. Guys, I'm killing it. Killing us all. New threads and roses. Black rock and showbiz. He-Man for the ball. Angels in the house. Cure your heart. Find like who I am. And I'll come up for air once more. Anywhere with fighting, I do not want what I have not got yet. I do not want what I have not got. I do not want what I have not got yet. I do not want what I have.
Yeah, it's live in Studio B here at RNZ National. Reb Fountain and City. There's a lyric in there people might recognise, or a phrase, I do not want what I haven't got, which is also a Sinead O'Connor album title.
Yeah,
that's
she's such
not-
a hero of mine.
That's not unintentional. That's a double negative. It's intentional. Well, the song was inspired by Sinead.
Yeah, her passing really hit me hard. She was such an inspiration for me growing up, and as a female, a strong musician, someone who was political and not afraid of rock and roll, and I guess that's inspired me to. Her passing inspired me to just explore what it is to be an artist, to be a woman, and trying to exist inside such a narrow framework, really. To be anyone who's finding it hard. And I wanted to just remind myself and other people that you're worth coming up for air for and
Thank
sticking
you.
around.
Gosh, she was fearless, wasn't she?
In so many ways, you know, and especially at this time, actually, in the world, I draw a lot of inspiration from her still.
Great. Reb Fountain and band here for New Zealand Live. We'll take a break for the headlines. Nothing to see here, just 5 people dancing along to the country life theme music in Studio B.
It's joyous. I can't believe no one else was doing it.
No, I dance every time I hear that music. It's great music. It's right up there with the country calendar theme. Reb, who's in the room with us, please?
Well, we've got Earl Robinson on drums,
Kia ora.
Dave Kahn, who's playing the guitar and piano today,
Kia ora.
and Karen Janzek, who's on the bass.
Very solid lineup for you, for your band.
Yeah, we've been playing together for a while.
No
and
comings or goings allowed.
That's right. I did say to Earl, you're not allowed to leave the other
Yeah,
day.
this is the Hotel California of New Zealand bands.
It's stuck. But it means that we trust each other, we have a good time, and we love playing live music. And we're so excited to bring this album and our interpretation of this album to everyone live on the tour that we have coming up, starting next week. And the next song actually that we're going to play, I wrote while we were in the studio, and so I literally wrote it in a day, and then we built it in a day. And so we wanted to kind of take this song and make it something else, which I love. I love that about music.
Oh, let's get into it. What are you going to play next?
We're going to play Nothing Like.
Thank you.
dream to wake the dead. When I get out here, I'm gonna call you, say what I should have said. Looking like longing to want to forget. Looking like a tiger to losing nerve. Looking like a desert to fuel your thirst. You don't have to be good to know it hurts. Nothing like regret for what it's worth. Looking like sadness to steal your home. Looking like losing to keep you home. When everything you knew feels new, then you're ahead of the storm. Looking like trouble to break the dawn. Looking like dying to chase a war. Looking like sorrow for keeping score. You saw the lightning and steered for shore. Looking like wanting more. I'm ready for a slow dance. Looking like new love to raise your head. Looking like a bad dream to chase the thread. Leaving for the sake of it. Looking like dreaming for cheating death.
Outstanding team. Nothing Like by Reb Fountain and Band. Did I hear a bit of Neil Young and Crazy Horse in that song?
Yeah, that was Dave Kahn.
What do you reckon, Dave?
Oh, can't beat Neil, no.
Yeah. Dave has travelled quite a long way to get here today, showing great commitment to New Zealand Live.
Well, and to New Zealand music as a whole.
Yeah, thank you. Might be starting to flag though. He's gone from Queenstown.
Just a shout out to the Vales for letting Dave escape today and come back up here and then fly back down to the show in Dunedin, from Dunedin.
Thanks to the Vales.
Poti.
It's tough being in demand. Reb, we should mention the fifth person in the room.
Yes.
which is your great daughter Lola Fountain Best.
That's right.
She doesn't have a microphone. She's doing
Radio.
Tell me about the part that she plays in your professional life.
Well, Lola has made my music videos now for some time. Started off as just a little bit of a experiment, and she just actually made the 20th music video for me.
That's
She's
amazing.
been a huge support on so many levels. If I need someone to listen to something or help me with some random social media thing, I'm always calling on her. And but really, she's been a joy to work with, and we've had a great time making videos on the fly.
Yeah, kind of exciting as a mother and daughter to have that legacy of the stuff that you've created together in the music videos.
I'm really fortunate, my son Calvin has done a bunch of art for me, but they grew up like carrying my amps and having mates sleep on the couch as they were passing through on tour, and so they're kind of used to this lifestyle. And I guess I realized recently that for Lola, she's never known anything else other than doing this, but it is really special what she does and the relationship that we have.
We'll talk about the most recent video when we get there. Are you? I think we're all starting to come down with something. I'm feeling a bit sneezy. Apologies if I have to sneeze into the mic, everyone. Are you looking forward to the tour?
Oh, let me tell you about it while you have that sneeze, Jesse.
No, it'll never come when I want it to. Yeah. Starting April 10th in Tauranga.
Yes, very excited. That's next week. We're touring around the Motu. It's been 3 years since we've done a nationwide tour, a long time since we've released a record. So this is a really big deal for us. We're very excited about it. We all love playing live, and I guess at this time, everyone's doing it tough out there, and this is an opportunity for us to give back and connect with folks. And music is a really special place that you can experience and come together. So yeah, we're hoping to see you all out there soon.
First to sell out or Amaru?
That's right. The grain store in Queenstown did too. Actually, Lee Sawmills sold out as well.
Wow. So you're doing extra shows in those first couple of places?
Yes, we have. Yeah.
That's cool, eh?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's nice that people are wanting to come out, and I just feel like we all need connection. I know I do. So this means a lot to me to be able to come on with the band on the road.
What's next, please, Reb?
So this song is called Everyday Fitness. It's about all the things that you need to do to look after yourself on the day.
Okay.
Isn't it life a taste enough to spoil the ride? I'd hope given time the thirst would pass for dust. Isn't it the way I want it to be okay? Just okay. Everyday fitness, everyday fitness. Pull me off your lips, pull me off your try to reach up to the top shelf. Working, I discover all I have for myself. I bend what I miss into something else. Everyday fitness, everyday fitness. Pull me off your knees.
It's a very short and sweet song, Everyday Fitness. It must stand out when you put the album on.
There's actually a few songs. There was 3 songs on the album, How Love Bends, Everyday Fitness and Overjoyed, that were like these short little songs. And initially we were thinking, I don't know even know if they'll come onto the record, but they just found their way in, and they're a real balance, I think, in many ways to the rest of the album.
Congratulations on your album going to number 1 on the New Zealand charts, I believe.
Yes,
the
that
Aotearoa chart.
was a beautiful thing. It's always great that people are listening.
Yeah.
Thank you out there.
And I was at the album launch, and seems to be a lot of love for you and your music. It must make it easier to keep going in what is sometimes a tough industry.
Yeah, we're really fortunate to have a strong community here in Aotearoa, and I feel like we're all looking out for each other, and I've been in this game for a while, so yeah, it's really lovely to connect with people, and I've been really enjoying reaching out to all the record stores around the country. Everyone, even in retail, are doing it hard at the moment, so it's been nice to form this connection, like we're all in this together.
Yeah,
that's good.
You'll check in and say, "Hey, it's Reb here. How's the album? How's the album selling?"
Yeah, going
or thanks
and
for supporting me.
seeing them and bring them
great.
posters. And
I heard you did a great gig at BFM, like a breakfast gig a little while ago.
we did actually. We got up very early, 5:30 in the morning, and went in and we had a great time over some oat milk lattes and a whole bunch of music.
Stuff. This is your 7th appearance on New Zealand Live.
Really?
Yeah. And you still get nervy with your old mate Jess.
I really do every time.
Yeah.
And especially because I was out in the queue in the hallway and came back in just in time for us to start talking. But I think it's this it's the beauty of live music, right? I get nervous every time I go on stage, but there's something so different about it than recorded music, where it's static. And in this moment when we play live, anything can happen, and so you're kind of seeing and hearing all these the chaos of the creation in the moment, and I love that, but it's also pretty scary, but that's why I like live music, and that's why I think it's important for us to come out and support it.
Yeah, no substitute for being there.
Absolutely.
And no one ever goes home and thinks, I shouldn't have gone out to watch a gig tonight.
I don't think that's ever happened to me,
Yeah.
no. But also, like, we're made to sound good by people like Andre Upston in the next room, and all the engineers and technicians who look after us. So I'm really, really grateful for those guys.
He hates being mentioned,
Yeah, well,
but deep down he appreciates it. Thank you for accepting our invitation to do a cover. What are you going to do?
so this next song is called Working Class Hero, and another of my inspirations, Marianne Faithfull, passed away recently. Broken English was my brother's and my divorce album. Well, obviously we weren't divorced, but our parents were. And we just cranked this, just so much angst. And she said everything that I wanted to say as a teenager, her fierceness has really been embedded in me as a musician. And so this song, obviously written by John Lennon, but we're doing our own take and homage to both of them.
Thank you.
As soon as you're born, they make you feel small. By giving you no time instead of it all. Till the pain is so big you feel nothing at all. A working class hero is something to be. They hurt you at home and they hit you at school. They hate you if you're clever and despise the fool. Till you're so goddamn crazy you can't follow the rules. working class hero is something to be. Working class hero is something to be. They tortured and scared you for 20 odd years. And then they expect you to pick a career. But you can't really function, you're so full of fear. A working class hero is something to be. Working class hero is something to be. Keep you doped on religion and sex and TV. And you think you're so clever and classless and free. But you're still bloody peasants as far as I can see. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something. There's room at the top, they're telling you still. But first we must learn how to smile as we kill. If you wanna be like the folks on the hill. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be.
Outstanding version of that song, Working Class Hero, performed by Reb Fountain and band. They're playing live in Studio B here at RNZ National. And Reb's daughter is in the room, Lola, who we'll talk about her music video that she created for this next song. The nice thing is watching Lola with you, Reb, is she kind of mothers you from time to time. She'll step up and tuck something in or make you stand where you're meant to be standing or grab your shoulders and point you in the right direction. It's very sweet to watch.
Yeah, I think we've she's she's gotten used to that. You know, we've built a good working relationship,
Yeah.
so she can tell me what to do when I'm on set, and because I'm often overthinking everything and thinking
Yeah.
about what everyone else has to do.
Yeah,
and
it's nice.
she helps keep me focused.
Can you tell me about this enigmatic song title, He Commands You to Jump Into the Sea?
Yeah, well, this song was written in sort of this time where everything was pretty surreal for me, and actually the title of it was inspired by reading a lot of surrealist work, and really the idea is like something outside of you calls you to do something, and do you just follow blindly?
Huh.
And I kind of wanted to explore that in this song for myself and what it means on a greater level. So that could be, you know, for religion or ideology or the market or whatever it is, whatever story it is that we're telling ourselves. And I guess I feel like at this time it's an important time to question those sort of things, like what choices are we making or inadvertently not making about who we want to be and what kind of world we want to create.
Was the video good fun to make, or was it just hard work?
The video was so much fun. I happened upon the Connell Sculpture Park in Waiheke, thanks to John and Joe Gow, and we went over there, 10 of us, and spent the day running around this beautiful landscape, and it was crazy. It was exhausting, but we had so much fun, and really proud of the music video that Lola made and all the team.
Yeah, thank you for coming in. Reb, we'll hand over to you for this final
He
song.
commands you to jump into the sea. Commands you to jump into the sea. His real name no one knew, but still you listened. We were 200 years older, and you've been caught singing the nude. He commands you to jump into the sea. You wake at midnight barking. It's easier to catch flies with honey than vinegar. I am the last minx, a feral killer, your lapdog. I'm happy you're home. Without giving money or love, I receive you. We're not drowning, I say, knowing I will go with you. Little constellations of history, phosphorescent as we carpet the sea. So loud you can hear us in outer space. We're falling all the way to heaven. Falling for your boy. I ask you where you were all night, though I don't care to know. I just want your pillow. But here in the supermarket, standing in the supermarket with our two worlds and a generation of birds between, nothing can take the wind out of my sails, except this plank and your billowing mouth of forever. It's enough to save our souls, but last night is all dreams, just desert, fly traps, the turning of the star. Roll me gently, fly me wise, breathe me deeply, steer me clear. Thank God for the last soldier, leave my loneliness unbroken, unknown places on maps, the gate of sorrow still intact, everything is burning. How do you warm your heart? With four names I am the world, a river with no edges. We share our last name, the mountains and I. It say it matter where you place your eye. The hunt kept me from learning, yearning. Hunger made me ugly company. Is anyone looking for me? Turns out that you're near. He commands you to jump into the sea. If anyone here is interested in loving themselves as much as they love God, follow me. If you're calling into paradise and you can't get in 'cause it's under ice, follow me. It's a ship that will take us back in time to exactly the spot when we're alive. Follow me. Raps that were made from broken hearts, just you and me, baby, we can reach the stars. Follow me. If anyone here is interested, if anyone here is interested.
Oh yeah, Reb Fountain, he commands you to jump into the sea. Catch her if you can, beginning April 10th, Tauranga, Gisborne, Napier, Hamilton, Lee, Oamaru, Dunedin, Queenstown, Christchurch, Wellington, Auckland.